Good evening, everybody, and it's been another glorious day here on the sunny Isle of Wight. I have spent the day in Blackledge Towers, i.e. another day at home. I've kept cool. Apparently it's been the hottest day of the year. Just going to refresh this, and I'm going to welcome everybody coming in to the broadcast. Hi Nina, just welcoming those coming into the broadcast live, and for anybody who's watching this on the replay, it's being recorded on Monday the 25th of June 2018, and a beautiful sunny day here on the Isle of Wight. And I'm hoping that everybody who came here for the festival this weekend has got away safely. You know, I don't know what the size of the crowd was. There were a lot of people here. And so hopefully everybody will have got away safely. Hi, Jenny. Thanks for sharing. I'm just going to share the post. Hang on. I'll be with you in a second, and then just doing my sharing bit. There we go. Okay. So hopefully, you know, all the visitors who were here for the festival got away. Festival is not my, hi Nathan. Festival is not really my scene. I've had some of my own music on today. I don't mind some of the music. The idea of being in a field with a lot of people, not really, doesn't really do it for me, but I certainly don't mind everybody else enjoying themselves, and I managed to get around and to get to and fro where I needed to go, even though there were massive crowds on the island. And I think it was all a very good natured thing from what I saw. Hi Paul. So I'm going to read out of my Butterfly Whispers book, which I love to read, by Vanessa Louise Moore. And the entry for the 25th of June is, what if the hokey cokey is what it's all about? Knees bend, arms stretch, rah, rah, rah. Do we take life too seriously? When we're relaxing and enjoying our families, friends and work, doesn't everything all slip into place? So next time it all seems a bit overwhelming, I'm definitely going to visualise myself doing the hokey cokey. And maybe if no one's watching, actually do the hokey cokey and shake it all about. And if I was doing that, I actually wouldn't worry if anybody was watching. And that is more than likely going to put a smile on my face. You know what they say, dance like nobody's watching. Maybe so we don't look too daft. We could involve the kids. It's definitely worth a try. So anyway, really, that basically don't take life too seriously, you know, and if you have to get up and dance around, why not? And go out and enjoy yourselves and chill. So that's today's entry. Hi Laura, fancy seeing you here. So that was my entry out of the Butterfly Whispers today. So as I say, I've spent the day keeping cool, calm and collected. As a lot of you will know, I'm busy getting things ready for the county show. Hi Matt. Doing my knitting, and during the course of the day I found an amazing entry. Now let me find it. You might have seen it. I posted it already, but I'm just going to share it again. See if I can find it, because hang on, I found as lots of you know, I do knitting in my spare time, and I'm knitting fruit and veg and fruit and veg and flowers and things to do with in bloom, things to do with time for tea, and things to do with fruit and veg are the categories. Doesn't matter, that's all right. I was looking for some YouTube clips myself, so I was a few minutes late. It doesn't matter, you know, when you come in, if you come in and out the broadcast, it's, you know, nobody's marked on whether they're here on time or not. You come in when you want to. But look at this clip. I put it, oh, hang on, it doesn't want to. Yes, I did. Yesterday's broadcast, Nathan. Yes, you you put a clip, didn't you? A YouTube clip. Wasn't it Bill and Ben, I think? I've been watching Bill and Ben today. Sad that I am. Right, look at this. Have a look at this. This is an amazing knitted garden. I was Googling, looking for more ideas to, hi Cameron, more ideas to add to my entries for the county show. And for those of you, if you haven't been in the broadcast for a while, I'm busy doing lots of things for charity, but somebody tagged me into the county show, and there is on the 8th of July, so that's less than 2 weeks now, and there is going to be an horticulture tent as part of the county show. And oh, it's Andy Pandy, that's right. Oh, that's it, yes. And so the county show, there's going to be this horticulture tent, and anybody can enter, and it's whatever art form you do, whether it's sewing or knitting or painting or all sorts of things, and the categories are in bloom, fruit and veg, and time for tea. And so I decided that I would do lots of knitting before then, get a lot of things ready to put into the show, and then sell them on afterwards. And Laura in the broadcast here, she's very kindly, she wanted one of these. I made one of these before that went to Susie's Cupcake Day. And so I made another one. And hi Paul. And I said to Laura she could have this one, but she couldn't have it till after the county show because I'm doing time for tea, and I'm doing something around strawberry teas for that. I'm doing possibly more than one thing. I'm not giving all the secrets away, but Laura very kindly said I could actually sell that if I don't know that there'll be a selling opportunity there. I'm certainly going to put some signs out to let people know that all this stuff is going for charity later. So I've got to get myself organised. Less than 2 weeks and the time is zooming away. So anyway, I made this other cupcake. I just got to sew the strawberry on. I will be knitting a lot of strawberries because I am doing strawberry tea, and you might see about that going as we go along. But today I was itching to use this wool. Can you see it's variegated? And when I first saw it, I thought, oh, that would be great for leaves and ivy. But today I tried it out on my vegetables and fruit, because I've been sitting here thinking about the colours of the different fruits, because you might say, well, an apple's green or red, but there's lots of apples with lots of different coloured greens and things, and there are I want to try and be as authentic as possible, but I had a go and I actually knitted. Well, I thought I was knitting a marrow, but I think I knitted a cucumber. I'm not quite sure. I think, sometimes they might have that sort of more mottled effect. I think a marrow is more like that than a cucumber. But anyway, that's one of the things I did today. And then one of the things too, the books, hang on. Some of these little books I have, some of them require 2 needles, and some of them require knitting on 4 needles. Now, I've never knitted on 4 needles. They're double pointed needles, but there were some things in here I wanted to knit, so I thought, I wonder if I can actually knit them on 2 needles. And so I had a go, and I think mostly I got it right, but I think I need to look at the pattern. But anyway, what do you think of my aubergine? My aubergine, it should have been on 4 needles, and I managed to do it on 2. So that was a lot of fun. And that was a lovely colour, a ball of wool I got the other day in my bargain stash. So I thought I'd do aubergine. So I had a go at that. There's a butternut squash in here I want to do, but again, it's trying to match the colours up, because I've got to try and get it as near as possible. I'll have a go at some more of these and some more of the veg. Now, the fruit, I have a plan as to what I'm going to do with the fruit. I'm still working on how I display the vegetables. I've got something in my head. Some of you will know what I was going to do with the fruit. If you didn't see it last night, there's a pear. There's an orange. Whoa! And the pineapple still has. I haven't got them all here, but the pineapple isn't finished. I'm doing the leaves. I keep hopping backwards and forwards to do the leaves to give the pineapple its crowning glory. But I just hop off to do something else and then hop back again to do another bit of pineapple. I was quite pleased with how my pineapple turned out. And Laura, was it you who asked me for chocolate macaroons? I think it might have been. And last night I did the outer bits of the macaroons. I've got to stuff it and put it together, but those go together and then it will have some cream inside it. Well, was it you? I think it was you that asked for those. But anyway, macaroons. Hi, Kaylee. So that's whoa, hang on. But what I did do, Nathan, who's in the broadcast, asked me for sunflowers, and I finished my sunflower off. Look. However, if I want it to stand up, look, it's like one of those wands that doesn't want to do it. I'm going to have to make it the stalks stiffer if I want them to stand up. If they want to lie down, we're okay. But you know, and if I hold it there, it's okay. But it's I've got a couple of pipe cleaners in there, and I obviously need to make that stiffer. Maybe I need to put some wire in or something stiffer, or more than 2 pipe cleaners, because otherwise we get a very droopy sunflower. But never mind. It's like one of those ones that bobs around in those cabinets with, and they squirt it with water. I don't know if you've seen those at county shows and things. But anyway, that's my first sunflower finished. I was actually trying to put 2 bits like this together yesterday, and then suddenly realised that actually, yes, well, Laura, Nathan is doing a fundraiser for the hospice in September, which is why he asked me. Hi, Janet. Which is why he asked me to do them. Hi, Dave. And so, you know, but I can do lots of these. They're quite fun to make. But I was trying to put the 2 bits together, suddenly realised that at the back of it needs to be green, not brown. I hadn't read properly. So, anyway, there will be a lot of things going on with sunflowers. It will be, as I say, Nathan wants 10 of them. I'm not quite, he's doing a fundraiser in September, which I will share with you. He's doing a football tournament, hence why, I haven't got the football here, but hence why I've had the little footballs, because he wants some little footballs as well. And so I've been doing those. I've just put off doing those for now because I've got so little time to get the entry ready for the county show, and I really do want to do that justice. So anyway, as I say, I need to sort out the flopperoo of this. We can sort it. We go back to the design department, I think. You know, I could make some of these as little brooches actually, and then you wouldn't need that bit. But I thought if I wanted to stand them up, I would have to stiffen them. Now, when I was making this yesterday, this is what took me off on the tack, and we started talking about the programs I watched as a child, because of course Bill and Ben, the flower pot men, had a flower in the middle. It wasn't a sunflower, but it was a similar sort of thing, and it had a face on it and was Little Weed. And yes, you can. Laura, you're going to have to remind me of everything. I need to get the book out and make sure, because Laura keeps ordering things from me. And so her list is growing. Some of the bits are half done. We're getting there. She wants a chihuahua. She wants a cupcake. She wants a sunflower. All sorts of things. So I'm glad that you're enjoying what I'm doing. So just be patient with me. The pressure is on for the county show, and then the idea of that is then it will raise a lot more awareness for the charities that we're working for. So it's an awareness raising exercise. So but anyway, I rather like the sunflower, and it'd be great if I can. I'm working on displays, on ways to display the flowers. I haven't done many flowers yet. Yeah, okay, that's fine. The pressure is on just for the next 2 weeks. Once the county show's out the way, it'll be fine. And some of the things will overlap, actually, because some of the things I make for the county show will, be things that people want anyway. So that's good. It's doubling up. But what was I going to say? Yeah, so we were talking about Bill and Ben, weren't we? And so before I went to bed last night, having spoken about Bill and Ben, I I had to do some look. I had to look online and find Bill and Ben. It was just such fun, and I've been watching Bill and Ben. I mean, how sad is this? let me show you, because I just have to show you, because this is my childhood. This is what happened in my to go to see Peter Andre. Okay, that's fine. Look, here we are. Here's Bill and Ben. Look, and let's just start it. You can have a little bit of entertainment. Bill and Ben first aired when I was 3, when it first aired. Okay, oops. Oh, where's it gone? That's not good. Oh, here we go. Just play you the beginning of it. I'm not going to bore you with all of it. This is Watch with Mother, one of the bits of Watch with Mother. Watch with Mother aired every weekday, but I can't remember which days were which. I think Picture Book was the first one. Look, there's Little Weed. Bill and Ben. Bill and Ben. Bill and Ben. Flower pot men. Flower pot men. Bill and Ben. Bill and Ben. Flower pot men. I hope you're enjoying this little bit of entertainment, folks.
Once upon a time, there was a little house. All round the house was a beautiful garden.
Look, there's all sorts of flowers like
Down
mine.
at the bottom of the garden was a place where the man who worked in the garden left his things while he went into the house to have his dinner.
I'm only going to show you a little bit more. I want you to see Bill and Ben.
One day, when he'd gone into the house to have his dinner, he left behind an old glue pot, some seed boxes, and some packets of seeds. There were other things lying about, some flower pots.
They have done a more up-to-date version, Laura. Yes, I was looking at it.
2 middle-sized ones.
And 2 great big ones.
Great big ones.
And guess who's in the great big flower pots? Hang on, the light's shining in the wrong way. Sorry, folks, that's not so
good. Was a little weed.
There you are. Look, doesn't she look a bit like my sunflower?
And there they all were,
Whoops, the sun,
quietly in
sorry,
the sunshine.
I'm not. That's better. That's better.
The little weed looked all about her, and when she saw that everything was quiet, she knocked gently on the 2 big flower pots and said, and slowly, out of the flower pots came the flower pot men. First, out came their little faces, smiling all over. Then their little hands with big garden gloves on.
I hope you're enjoying this.
They
little
both
bit of
turned round and saw each other. Then they said hello to the little weed in their flower pot way of talking.
Hello, weed. Hello.
I'm glad you're enjoying it. Right, I'm going to stop it there because otherwise you might all get fed up. Hang on, let's turn this around again. Why is this is really strange? Okay, the comments are all coming sideways on my phone. I don't know why. I've no idea. Can you see? Am I the right way up on the screen? But I'm, suddenly the comments are all coming from the side, and I really don't know what's going on. Let's have a look. Can you see me the right way up? Am I on my side? Don't know why that's happened. Oh, I'm on my side, aren't I? Right, okay. I can see that. Well, I don't know what's going on with my phone. Because it says, that's really weird. Because it says rotate it, and when I rotate it, it tells me off. Is that bad? Can you see me now? Rotate your phone. You can't turn your phone while you're recording. Well, this is weird. It says it's... Oh, my goodness. I don't know what's happened here. Well, this is really silly. So how about if I hold it like that? Is that any good? I just don't know. All I did was move I picked up my phone and I just did that with it. So I don't know why it's gone sideways. I don't know the mysteries of that. I can see on the screen that I'm sideways now. Oh dear. Yes, it's only Monday. What's going to happen at the rest? So if I hold it like this, is that any better? No, it's telling me I can't rotate the phone. So what do you want me to do? Do you want me to carry on broadcasting sideways or cut off and start again? I don't know. I think, shall I carry on like this? It means I've got to hold the phone sideways on, but I really don't know. I don't know what really happened there, but never mind. If you're happy with sideways, we'll carry on with sideways. Let's stay sideways, otherwise we might lose some of the viewers, and they'll come in and they'll wonder why on earth I'm sideways. But there you go, not to worry. So, anyway, I was... see, I can't put the phone down now because I have got to hold it sideways. Never mind. Let me just see what else I was going to do. Oh, I was going to give you the links for... that was Bill and Ben, wasn't it? What about... Now... last night several of us were discussing the different programs, and this is crazy. I just don't know what's happened with this phone. Sorry about this. It wasn't supposed to be that comical, but what's coming now? No, I'm not. Oh, this one now. This is. I don't know who remembers Muffin the Mule. Anybody remember Muffin the Mule? Let me give you the link to the. I'm not gonna try and show it to you now because it might turn me upside down. I'm glad you're enjoying this. I broadcast, night after night, and I can usually move my phone and move it back again, and I don't know. I think the gremlins are inside the phone tonight. But anyway, let's. I'm going to give you the link to Muffin the Mule because Muffin was another one that we used to watch. Was it in there? I didn't know. I didn't remember the lady's name. Hang on, let's see. There we go. So that's the link. You heard of it, yes. So Muffin was he was a mule, and it was such fun. And he walked a bit. He jumped about. He had legs a bit like Spotty Dog in the Wooden Tops because his legs didn't move like It is all fun. So Spotty Dog's legs. His I can't do it with only one hand. Spotty Dog's legs. Two of them move at the same time, and I don't think dogs really walk like that. And Muffin sort of hops around. Muffin was actually a string puppet, and we hadn't moved into the realms of all the other clever sort of puppets then. So Muffin, take a look at Muffin if you get a chance, because Muffin was absolutely such fun. But my sister. She was frightened of Hank. Does anybody remember Hank? And just before I was coming on broadcast at 10, I was looking to see if I could find Hank, but I couldn't. I don't know. My sister's a little bit older than me. Mind you, we... Magic Roundabout. Right. Yes. Yeah, I thought you were a lot younger, Laura, but you seem to be remembering a lot of these things that us oldies watched. Magic Roundabout, yes, was a younger thing. I think my kiddies and the Clangers. The Clangers is was not. It was Bill and Ben, and it was these ones. Watch with Mother were the first ones, and then somebody mentioned Larry the Lamb. Larry the Lamb was another one of my era, so that was all a bit of fun. So I'm just looking to see. Whether I got any more notes, because I can't see what I'm doing now. I've lost the thread now. I'm sideways on. So anyway, what's everybody else been up to? I've been here. Gosh, it's so hot, isn't it, again tonight? I have to admit, I didn't bother to get dressed all day because I hadn't been out. Sooty too. Oh yes, Sooty and Sweep and little Sue, lovely little puppets. Yeah. What's this? This is Sooty in the nude. Sorry, I couldn't resist that one. So it's been mega warm, and I didn't get dressed. I did have a shower, within the last hour. I was so hot, I had a shower, and I thought I better get dressed properly to come on camera. Really don't really want to let myself down on that one, but you know, when it's hot, it's so hot, it's nice to be able to just sit coolly and not do anything too much. I have been working on client stuff. I do social media for some local businesses. Yes, so I've been updating Instagram accounts and Google my businesses and that sort of thing. And also I did some learning myself. I listen. Hi, Carl. I'll have to explain to you, just coming into the broadcast, I'm sideways on. Actually, have I gone back up? I don't know if I've gone back up to date now. Have I? I don't know. I moved the camera and then it turned me on my side and we can't get me back. So I don't know. I don't know whether I'm back straight or whether I'm just wonky now, because I can't see that. So if you think I'm at a rather funny angle, I am. So hang on, let's see. Let's see what's going on. I just don't No, it's sideways on. Oh, right, yes. Oh, dear. This is... I just really don't get this. Anyway, right, so Sooty is CITV, sometimes called Sooty and Friends. Yes, so Harry H. Corbett used to be in charge of the of Sooty and Sweep. So I'm trying to think of other things that were around at the time. Can't well remember. Anyway, yes. So I haven't been only knitting today. I've been relaxing with my knitting, but I've been doing social media and I've been learning. And sometimes I'll listen to podcasts and things like that. My son runs a group called Social Media Mentors Global, and today I noticed him go live, and I hopped into the broadcast. And he was teaching us all about the new Instagram. Instagram's had an update. It's got you can do now up to an hour's video with it's Instagram TV. And so I'm going to have an experiment and play with that one, because lots and lots of people on Instagram, lots of opportunities to get seen. And I always like to keep up and try all these things, these new things. As they come along. Anybody who wants to know about the Social Media Mentors Group, if you're running a business or doing a charity or anything like that and want to know more about social media. Hi, Anna. Apologies for being on my side. The camera seems to have done something silly and it's turned me on my side. I started the right way up, but moved the camera and it's just, just having a little bit of I don't know whether I'm on my head or my heels. Anyway. Yes, so if anybody wants to know about social media mentors, if you're running businesses and need to know more, fantastic learning opportunities in there, great bargain price for that group, and loads of stuff. We get updated with stuff as it happens, on a daily basis. I saw the Instagram. You do, Nathan. You'll have to have a chat. Well, Nathan, I'll get Tristan to chat to you because there's so much stuff going on, and of course with social media it never stands still for 5 minutes, but because Tristan is on it all the time, he delivers as soon. The Instagram update came out this week and already he's delivering it to us as training, so that's good. So while I'm sitting knitting, I'm learning as well. So today it wasn't knit and natter and network, it was knitting and learning. So not so much nattering, only now nattering, but in the day I wasn't nattering much. I was listening. I had what did I do? I listened to Vectis Radio for a while today, one of our local radio stations here on the island, and then hi Martin, sorry, I'm apologising because I'm on my side. I'm holding my camera because I moved it and it put me totally on my side, so I'm trying to hold it, but if I turn it too far over, it's telling me off and says I can't rotate my phone. So we're having issues here. I can see a lot of you coming in. Hi David. So yes, so if I'm it's because I don't know if I'm on my head or my heels today, and I didn't know whether to stop the broadcast and start again. What happened? I moved the phone to show people something on my screen, and then it suddenly tipped me over, and it won't tip me back. So I don't know what that's all about, but just crazy. So I think my broadcast might not be as long tonight because I've got to... I am wonky sort of sideways. Yes, Kevin, I was just explaining what happened. I'm having to hold the camera. I started the right way round, Kevin. And of course, I broadcast every night. So I do this on a regular basis. And I took the camera stand down to show we were looking at Bill and Ben. We were reminiscing over, things from our childhood. And I took the... I know, I feel like a bit of a sinking ship. It's making people laugh anyway, Kevin. But what happened, I moved the camera to show people on the screen, and then I went to put it back, and it turned me sideways. And I don't know why, because I've done that many times before. And then when I tried to rotate it back again, it said if I rotated it too much, it said you can't rotate your phone. And it was doing strange things. So I'm a wonky sort of sideways. Yes, a bit like a sinking ship. I'm not really a sinking ship. Just having a bit of fun. No, I haven't, Kevin, because that's the whole mystery, because my phone is not locked unless it locked itself when I wasn't looking, because I had this issue when I first started doing live broadcasts, and it started the right way round. So it was okay when I started. So it is one of life's little mysteries. I think I have a little gremlin around here somewhere that's done something. So anyway, but it's making some of the audience laugh, and it just shows that you don't have to be too good at this stuff to get on live and get seen, even if you do get a bit sideways. And so I'm sorry if I'm a sinking ship, but if I try to move it, it's gonna. Let's see. Oh, will it come back? No, it's still on its side. All the comments went sideways on, you see. Hi, Dadina. Dadina, apologies for being on my side. We have a phone issue. It is an iPhone. It is an iPhone. You're right. Look at that. That's the ultimate compliment. Thank you, Margaret. That is fantastic. I'm glad that I'm entertaining. You know me. My job is to inspire, to educate, and to entertain. And if I can do any one of those for any one of you, my mission is accomplished. It wasn't the plan tonight. It certainly wasn't the plan to sit sideways on. And it's not very comfortable having to hold the phone like this. But anyway, it is what it is. Kevin, I hope you're well. I haven't caught up with you for a while. If I lie down, will I be upright? How about that? No, it's not, is it? Am I upright? If I do that? No, it's not. The thing is, if I lay down like that, oh, yes, I don't know. Tell me, can you see? Am I upright now? Oh, I'm lying on my desk. Look, you see? Oh, goodness. Well, actually, look, coming into the screen here. It's perfect for you. It's not very perfect for me. It's very uncomfortable, but never mind. The best laid plans of mice and men. Anyway, while I'm here, look, while I've laid down like this, let me show you what I found. I've been doing some tidying up today, and some months ago I made some little hats. I made some little hats for the premature babies. Look. I will get a bad neck, won't I? Never mind. Look, so I made all these hats and they disappeared. But I've done some tidying up today and I've at least found all my little prem hats. Some of them have got little bubbles on the top. So those I must get over to Heidi. Heidi's a girl on the island who's doing a lot of collecting of things for premature babies. So that's there. And then, while I was doing some more tidying up, I found some of my little hats that I'd made. These are the little smoothie hats that go on the smoothie bottles for the innocent smoothie, they each one of these goes on a little smoothie bottle that goes, because when they go in the chiller cabinets in the supermarkets, they get cold, you see, so they need to keep their hats warm. Oh, Kevin, I'm so pleased. Do you know I think my mission was to make people laugh. Years ago, Kevin, and the rest of you. Hi, Keith. Keith, sorry I'm on my side. I'll explain later. I keep having to explain this. It's a problem with the phone. Kevin, years ago, somebody told me off and said they'd watched my ridiculous little videos and I was the laughing stock. And I wrote back and said to him, thank you so much for watching my videos, because I knew he was a busy man. And I said, oh, I'm glad I'm making people laugh, because laughter's the best medicine. Yes, it was. That's right, Laura. These go for Age UK, and each little one gets put on a bottle in the chiller cabinet, and when people buy them they pay a little bit extra, and all that money goes to Age UK. So I got quite a few of these. Last year I made 80 of these and sent them off. I was trying to do 100. Then I can make one of these between Ryde and Newport when I get on the bus, not with a bobble. So yes, that story. I use it. Tip your phone towards home button. See if it works to fix it. No, it won't. I did it. I've tipped my phone. Look, if I tip it that way, I'm probably going upside down now, am I? Whoops, no, it's saying rotate your phone. You can't turn your phone while you're recording. It's telling me I can't turn my phone while I'm recording. And I've no idea. I have absolutely no idea. But you know me, I am a bit of a clown. And as I say, if it makes everybody laugh, that's fun. Look, getting ready for Christmas. I'm not, but I just found all these that I'd made and had left over from last Christmas. So I've got a whole pile. Anybody wants Christmas stockings? And all these things, don't forget, this is all for charity. All of these. And look, I've got that in a big cup, a big wicker cup. Somebody's lent me this as a possible display item for the county show. So those of you who've just come in late to the broadcast, I started off by showing everybody what I was making for the county show. So my knitting, it's all about my knitting. Whoops. Hey, I could lie on here, make it softer, wouldn't it? How about that? Does that work? If you haven't seen that, I'm going to do a quick replay of what I was showing for those who've just come in the broadcast who weren't here before. I'm making a lot of knitted items, and lots of them for charity, but there's the county show in 2 weeks' time is having an horticulture tent, and I am making aubergines and pears and cucumbers and pineapples. Whoops, pineapple hasn't got its crown yet. Oh, look, I can't do it with one hand. Look, there's the top of the pineapple. Lots and lots of lovely things there. And Lyn has had a funny turn, and it will give me neckache. Would you know? Sorry, I'm going to sit up the right way to have a drink, if you don't mind, folks. So, anyway, Kevin, I haven't seen you for a long time. With all Facebook dropping, have you been on Facebook? You don't see so much of people these days, so I'm glad you've come in, and I'm glad I've made you laugh. On a Saturday night, I used to try and do some funny jokes, but I never got as many laughs for the funny jokes as I'm getting probably tonight. When I finish this, I'm really going to have to phone my son, phone a friend and find out what's gone wrong. But it really was weird. All I did was I moved my phone from... Yeah, there we are. I would have a lot of knitting as my pillow, wouldn't I? I do often fall asleep at my desk, but usually I stay asleep sitting upright. I don't know how I manage that. But all I did was move my phone from there round like that. So I don't know why. Anyway, look, it's the mad one. Is it any wonder that when I went in to get my ticket from the... to go... I'm going on granny duty shortly. And when I went to get my ticket, the lady in the station said, "Oh, here comes the crazy lady." I don't know whether she's watched my broadcast or she just seen me around. I don't know. Oh, I must tell you, most of you will know I have Lilac Lil. That's my trolley, and it helps me with my walking as well, and it takes all my knitting inside it as well. Was it you, Laura, that tagged me in that today? There's another Lilac Lil on the island. Well, maybe she's Lilac, who shall we call her? Lilac Lisa or something, because she can't be Lilac Lil because there's only one Lilac Lil. But I thought my Lilac Lil was the only Lilac Sholly. Ouch, my neck's hurting. Only Lilac Sholly on the island. Sholly being a shopping trolley. So, I'm just wondering how I get out of this mess. Oh dear. I think I'm going to have to go soon. But I don't know. Perhaps we can tell a few more jokes between us, make a few more people laugh. I wonder what would happen if I tried to bring somebody into the broadcast now. I wonder where they'd go on the screen. Anybody want to join me on a split screen? That would be interesting, wouldn't it, to see what happened? So, it wasn't you. Somebody. Oh, no, I think it was Louisa. Somebody else who knows about me. It was Louisa, I think. And, yes, there's one for sale. One for sale over at the storeroom, I believe. But it's got brakes fixed to it. Hi, Kirsty. You'll have to forgive me for lying on my camera is doing naughty things and got me stuck. And so I'm lying on my side. Look, I'm getting neck ache, but I'm lying like this so you can see me the right way up. I actually can't see much of my own face because the comments are all coming up across my face. All I can see is the knitting in here. So anyway, I understand that it's going to be beautiful sunshine all week. So that's good, isn't it? So, I hope I can enjoy it. I hope I don't end up getting a total crick in my neck here. I think I need to move a bit because I'm getting a bit of neck ache. You need more tissues. Oh dear. Do you like my nice new earrings? There's a lovely shop down in Union Street in Ryde. Very, very reasonable. And they, I don't spend a lot on earrings because I tend to lose them. But I'm glad. So you're needing tissues. I'm glad it's making people laugh. If I'm making you laugh, maybe you'd like to give me a testimonial over. I tell you what. Let's see if I can find the other page. I'd like it. I'm going to ask you for testimonials because if it's making you laugh, hang on. That's what I like to do. I also like to. They say, "Why fit in when you were born to stand out?" Don't they? Oh dear. Hang on. Let's go. Whoops. This is a bit of a job. Hang on. Let me drop the link in. So if I've made you laugh and you like this sort of thing, I'm not going to promise to be on my side every night because it's a pain. It's pain in my neck. But if you like it, maybe on this page you can go and drop me a testimonial in. My dad, who left us in 2010, has not left us. He is very amused with this. I am sure he is looking down, having a wonderful giggle up there. I have his wicked sense of humour. I'm glad I do. Life will be pretty boring. But you know what? I was going to read you some things. So hang on, let me get the little books that I'm going to read out of. And one of them's a book called Smile. Look, Smile. Oh, if I hold it that way, that's the right way, isn't it? Smile. So let me see. Good job I've marked the pages out. All right, it says, wrinkles should merely indicate where smiles have been. Well, there's a lot of smiles tonight, so lots of wrinkles. Smile like... Oh, let's see who that was quote. Oh, that was a Mark Twain quote. And this one's a Pam Brown quote. Smile lines should never be surgically removed. The marks of affection are of more value than the emptiness of a false youth. Hi, Sandy. You might think, why on earth am I on my side? We have a problem with the phone tonight. It's locked itself halfway through the broadcast and I can't turn it round, so I'm lying down on my desk. This one is so true. It says, always smile back at little children. To ignore them is to destroy their belief that the world is good. And that's a Pam Brown quote. And I thought, that's so true, isn't it? I always love to laugh and smile with the little children on the bus. So, right. Now, here we are. Look, keep calm and carry on. I must have known that something was going to happen when I chose my little books tonight. Oh, dear. Do you know... that person who thought I was, shouldn't be laughing and larking about on that broadcast before said I was ridiculous. I told him I wasn't gonna audition for the BBC anytime soon. Dear, oh dear. This one is called Keep Calm and Carry On. The meek shall inherit the earth, but not its mineral rights. And I'm having to do this book one-handed because I'm holding the phone. So here we go. Right, okay. Business is the art of extracting money from another man's pocket without resorting to violence. And that's a quote by Max Amsterdam. I know some of these you've heard before, but not everybody's in on every broadcast, and sometimes it's nice to hear them again. And I have got so many of these books. I keep popping down to number 66 in Union Street, where they have all these lovely books, but they also give me cups of tea while I'm down there, or you can buy coffee there as well, but sometimes I get given a cup of tea. So this one's failures are finger posts on the road to achievement. So the fact that I failed to get the camera right means I'm on my way to achieve something. I don't know what I'm on my way to achieve, but that's C.S. Lewis. And this is on the back of this book, it says good advice for hard times. Dear, oh dear. And this one I'm going to read from, and this is the Little Book of Friendship, and you are all such great friends that come in here and encourage me when I get up to mad things like getting my phone stuck and having to sit sideways on. So it says, true friendship is a precious gift. This joyful little book is brimming with inspiring quotations that celebrate companionship, plus brilliant ideas to help you build strong friendships and make the most of the time you spend with the special people in your life. And you lovely people are special people in my life, which is why I didn't want to cut the broadcast off when I found that I was on my side. So let's have a look. Right. It says here, get out of your comfort zone. I'm very uncomfortable at the moment, but not because of the comfort zone, because I've got a crick in my neck. Sorry. Like any relationship, a friendship needs to be maintained. Often any time spent with a friend is a good time, but make sure you don't take each other for granted. Put the spark back into a friendship by trying something new together. Sharing a new experience can bring you closer and show you new sides of your friend. And then it says, 'tis the privilege of friendship to talk nonsense and to have her nonsense respected. So I'm probably talking nonsense now in this rather funny predicament. Right. I think I'm doing quite well, actually. In dreams and in love, there are no impossibilities. And that's Janice Aroney. And, oops. Hang on. Here we go. And this is an Aristotle one. Wishing to be friends is quick work, but friendship is a slow ripening fruit. Oh, like the fruit here on my look. There we are. Is it a slow ripening fruit like an orange? There we go. Put the orange in the basket. There we go. And whoops, there are no traffic jams along the extra mile. So don't forget, folks, to go that extra mile. Whoops, hang on. And this one is, oops, hi Mark. Apologies that I'm lying on my side. We have an issue with the camera locking itself. So if you think I'm mad, yes, I am. It says, this one says, be inclusive. One of the best things in life is to have fun with friends. Oh, wow, and I'd marked this before I knew what was going to happen tonight. So one of the best things in life is to have fun with friends. Be aware, though, that we all have different means and abilities. If you love running, but your friend isn't as able, or fine dining is your thing, but it's out of your friend's budget, find things to do that you're able to participate in equally, like having a laugh, I suppose. You may not end up doing as much as your favourite activity, but you will spend more time with your favourite person. So there we are. I hope you enjoyed my little readings for tonight, and we are just coming up towards 11 o'clock, and I think, if you don't mind, I'm going to end the broadcast, because otherwise I'm going to have such a crick in my neck that I might not be much help. Oh, wait a minute, hang on, I put the link, but I didn't. Whoops, did I give you the link? I didn't give you the link. How silly is that? That link I wanted to give you. If you think that this has been entertaining and you would like to give me a review for my entertainment, as I say, I like to inspire, educate, inspire and entertain. And I think I might have done some of the entertaining tonight, even if I haven't inspired or educated. I'm going to say goodnight. I'm going to love you all. Thank you so much for sticking with me in my madness. And hopefully I'll get this sorted out for tomorrow night. All right? So thank you all. See you all again soon. Keep laughing. Bye.